Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to Final Fantasy VI. When we last left off, we recruited Cyan and Gao, and we went through a camp and got ourselves some rages. Also, Ghost Train. Although we didn't get to suplex it because we don't know suplex because I am level 5, level 6. Turn the encounters back on before I forget. So my rage list is going to look a little different because I loaded a different save. The reason I loaded this save is because I actually would rather have the time, my file time be lower than I would have had whatever I ended up getting. So the reason I want the file time to be lower is one of my most reliable sources of damage in the World of Balance is going to be a move called Traveler. And the way Traveler works is it does the number of steps that you have taken divided by 64 damage, and the MP cost of it is dependent on your game timer. So we want my game timer to not be artificially inflated if I can help it. Because it was a problem that I ran into because I have a really bad habit of just letting my my game run, and yeah, no, it was a problem in my test play. So I ended up, it wasn't like a huge problem. Basically, I just went up from being able to cast 2 Travelers before having to restore my MP to 1. So that made a couple of fights a little harder than they probably should have been. But we'll see. We'll see if being a little more mindful of not letting the game run works out better. Yeah, but Traveler is a move that it's blue magic, and if you've never played Final Fantasy VI before, and it does like unavoidable, unresistible, fixed damage. All right, so let's see. Winter Rage Bomb down here. I didn't heal, so hopefully. So there are 2 monsters down here that I definitely want to meet. These are not one of them. I need to see Aspirin and Anguiform, something like that. You could also rage Templar down here. Blaze is a little more powerful than Templar. Excuse me, than Fire 2. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Like, they're close enough in power where it probably won't matter too much. Alright, so there's the Aspirin and the Anguiform. Hopefully they don't kill Sabin. Hey, multi-target Blaze. That's what I want to see. So the Anguiform is Aqua Breath, and the Aspirin is probably... oh gosh, I don't know if it's the best rage in World 1, but it might be? Ooh, that's actually a close one. The reason I say it might be because I'm not like I'm not super 100% familiar with the game, right? I don't know absolutely everything in it. Like, there are things that I could have missed, so I don't claim to be an expert or anything. But I can't think of a better attacking rage in World 1. So it uses a move, it's either Giga or Megavolt. I think it might be Gigavolt. But what it does is it's a lightning elemental attack that is slightly less powerful. It's on par, but slightly weaker than the level 3 magic. So it's almost a Thundaga spell. And in the World of Balance, the best you can get is the 2nd level spells. Normally. So there are no encounters in these caves, which is good. But we want to go through here because there's another green beret. And that should be all the green berets we need. Also, who installed this door? Who knows? And that's the end of the Serpent Trench. Now, you can come back to the Serpent Trench, and it is required you go through the Serpent Trench again if you want to get all of Mog's dances. So we don't need to buy anything in here. But I do want to go in the inn here and grab this elixir, and then we'll just rush on to the next plot flag, which is hopping on the boat. One of the things I've been doing is I've been trying to get good again at Free Enterprise. I haven't played Free Enterprise regularly in a long time. I used to play like a seed a day on my phone at work, and then I just kind of fell out of it. I also play with some used to play a bunch with some dudes on Saturday, and then my Saturdays stopped being free, and lots of other stuff happened. So I kind of fell out of practice with it. So I'm trying to get that randomizer back in my head. And also, I haven't really played PK Scramble in a while. I want to get that one back in my head. And I've started to try and learn Career Day, which is the Final Fantasy V randomizer. Like, there's not a whole lot of randomizers that I like. Like, I don't like the Final Fantasy I randomizer, but that's really just because I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy I. Like, it wasn't a life-changing game for me. But, like, for me, it's hard to go back and play. And there's really, like, the Zelda 1 randomizer is okay, but I prefer RPG randomizers. Like, and I prefer randomizers I can keep in my head without a tracker. And really, just of the ones that are like that, it's just Free Enterprise. Free Enterprise is basically the only one I can keep in my brain without a tracker. I don't know why. I've heard Worlds Collide, which is a randomizer for 6, is pretty good, but it's like also like really easy. That game apparently has an in-game tracker. Like when you pick up a key item, it tells you where you can go. So that's nice of them. I don't know if Career Day is going to click. Final Fantasy V is a much more complicated game than 4. You got 3 worlds. There's a lot of places to go. Almost every boss is a gimmick boss. Maybe I'll record a seed and put it on my channel. Also, Neo X-Death is a bad capstone fight. Like, Zeromus is a good capstone fight. But yeah, no. Neo X-Death bad because they don't change anything about the fight. It's just you don't have anything. Let's start with you. You're good, right? I want to take this off. And we'll just... No, I'm going to leave that on. Yeah, that's fine. I do want to take this off of you, though. Let's just do black belt. It's fine. I want to put this on you. And it doesn't matter what the second one is, so a little extra defense. And you've already got your armor on. Oh yeah, that also doesn't matter. Alright. Yes, we're ready. And you can change your equipment as we go, so it's not a huge deal. Now we're good. It's the same as the Moogle thing. So we want you and you, and then we want you, you, and you, and Sir Locke goes by himself. Yes. Let's see. Okay, I just want to go down this way. Don't worry about dying. If anybody dies or anything like that, it's not a huge deal. Because as long as you don't get a game over. Bioblaster. Okay. As long as you don't get a game over, it's fine. Because I shouldn't for Runic. There's like, you don't lose unless you're fighting Kefka. You just you wake up next to the pot, you use the pot. Okay, Blaze is not runicable. That's good. Right. Let's actually switch this around a little bit. Where are you? Because I think I will be able to one-shot the guys with the Bioblaster. The soldiers. I think that I can one-shot them. Yeah. Because I think they have 250 hit points. So with one earring, I'm hitting 230. Good. Now, when you get down to one green guy, what you should do is... I'm hoping that the Blaze hits the dog in these fights. But Aura Cannon will also do it. Both of them are, unfortunately, like randomly targeted moves. So anyway, what you want to do is when you're down to one green person, you want to run back up, use the pot, then go kill the green person. You're letting me down, gal. Oh well. You're letting me down, my dude. Okay, so now the brown guys should come up. Okay, somebody died, so that means I need to go and... Well, do I? I don't think I do, actually. I think I can just... Probably just fight another group. Like I said, don't worry too much about losing. The only time you can get a game over here is if you're fighting Kefka himself. That's pretty good. So just keep that in mind. We want to kill all of the moving brown soldiers, the ones that are advancing. We don't want to... Don't worry about the one walking left or right. We're going to do something special with him. Yeah, that Magitech barrier is shell, I'm pretty sure. Which I think Aura Cannon pierces. So that's a... Yep. Okay. Alright, this should be an easy win. Nobody died the first round. Now, I think the Heavy Armors has a move called the Magitech Laser. I think if he uses Magitech Laser, it's a one-shot kill. Same thing with that Metal Knuckles. That might not kill us if we're in the back row and at full hit points, but we were not. So, alright. Oh, no. We need... remove this. And we need to put... on him, because we are now going to make some money. So this is Hell's Rider. He has mithril vests. Eh, we'll just keep stealing. It's fine. It'd be great if he'd Venom Mist. So he basically has 3 moves. He has his regular attack, which is going to take 2 of to kill me, and he's got a move called Silver Lance, and he's got a move called Venom Mist. And I've just got to wait for him to kill me. So I want about 7 of these. It usually doesn't take him this long to kill me. Yeah. So I want about 7 of those, so 6 more. And sometimes he just outright kills you, so, you know, that's fun. Let's put this mithril vest on. But as you can see, you can't get a game over. That is not the case when you're fighting Kefka. So if you fight Kefka, it's to the death. I think in older versions of the game, you can either run away from Kefka, or losing to him is not a game over. Because I have seen a mention of Kefka being the only like source of high ethers in the game. The only like easy source of high ethers. So like complete guides were like 100% where you could get like 99, like max of everything you can carry. They all like recommend you steal 99 here, or not necessarily 99, but up to however many that are in chests in the game, you know. So what is that? That's 3 total, so I'm gonna get 3 more, 4 more. I want to have some to sell because I'm gonna need consumables, but I don't want to like spend too much time here doing this because, oh, I forgot to tail at the pot. I don't want to spend too much time here doing this because we're gonna go through. After we complete the what is it called? After we get the airship, we'll have access to an even better steel that's worth even more money, and that's gonna be my main source of money. There's also a decent, but not like, I don't really like it over the one after the airship, but there is a decent one you can do in Zozo. So we're stealing mithril vests here, and when you get to Zozo, oh gosh, man, he's not playing along. When you get to Zozo, you have monsters that are called harvesters. Harvesters can be you can steal what are they called? Silver glasses from them, commonly, or you can steal dragoon boots, rarely. And the dragoon boots sell for 5k, and the silver glasses are 500 a pop. And you can find 2 or 3 of the harvesters in a battle, so they're pretty good. Pretty good, reliable source of money. But how many of these mithril vests do I have? 6. I want 1 more, because that'll give me 4 to wear and 3 to sell. They're worth 12.50, I think. No, let's get 1 more after this, because if they're worth 12.50, like my brain is telling me, that'll be 5,000 gil. The one come on. The one downside to doing this is, like, he either kills you immediately or you block 50 times in a row. Come on. It's because I said I wanted 1 more. The game's punishing me for being greedy. Alright. That should do it. Alright. Mithril vest, mithril vests. Mithril vest. Right, the ninja gear is better. Alright, so now we're gonna kill this guy. I do like that it actually remembers your auto battle settings when you switch parties. So if you don't kill that guy, if you like leave him here, and I don't know if this is true in the Pixel Remaster, but in older versions of the game, he stays here even after the battle for Narsh. And I've never done this, but I think you might be able to get Snowman's Rondo in World 1 by doing that. So now we're gonna quick save. And yeah, we're just gonna go. So I do want to runic, auto crossbow, and yeah, we'll just go for it. I forget, is Kefka weak to poison? I think he absorbs it. No, he's just not weak to it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Kefka can't hurt us. Like, fight's over. Where was the runic at, Celeste? Celeste? We should still be fine. Okay, maybe we're in trouble. Whatever. I'll just reload and fight you again. I have the power of quick save on my side. I should have switched my accessories around a little bit anyway. Yeah. I should have... done this anyway. Let's see. Let's see, we want... Who has the hyper wrist on? Ah, the Gigas Glove. You have it. Thought I took all his equipment off. Alright, so we want to do Gigas Glove on you. We want a earring. And white cape, I guess. And you want the Hermes sandals and the earring. Alright, let's try that again. Rage, runic. I didn't mean to attack, but auto crossbow. Much better. Much, much better. And I should be sitting on Celeste's turns. Because there's that little... There's that little delay of when Runic activates and when... so she stops runicking when you use Runic, weirdly. So yeah. Peace ring. And Kefka's gone. I will probably do that for occasionally, get ahead of myself, not check my notes, and then like have to like reset like that. I do have my notes in front of me. They're on. So the way my setup is I sit in a recliner, so which you might hear sometimes rocking back and forth, but I sit in a recliner and I have a end table to the left of me with a boom arm that my mic is on. I just got a new arm actually, so that I need to get a what is it called? I need to get a shock mount for. Man, And my back is hurting all of a sudden. But I gotta get a shock mount for it so that like me moving and stuff isn't audible. Like you might have just heard me move the end table a little bit to the side because I was bumping into it with my chair as I'm rocking. But my setup is I have a it's a 60-inch TV now because my 55-inch TV that I've had since 2016, it died. So it was a 1080 TV, and now I have a 4K 60-inch TV over here. It weighs like half as much as the TV I had before. I have a monitor I have like a special monitor to the side, like a gaming monitor to the side that I use sometimes. And then I have mounted on a arm up in the top left corner of the room. So it's like above and to the left, kind of like you would see in like a waiting room. I have a 32-inch TV. No, is that 32? No, that's not a 32-inch TV. That's like a 40-inch TV, I think. And I'll put a movie on there, I'll put a movie on it sometimes when I'm doing other things on my computer. Or I'll, I mainly use it as a station for monitoring, just monitoring stuff. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just talking through the cutscene here. I mean, the story is like famous in Final Fantasy VI, but I didn't grow up with it, and I actually think Final Fantasy VI has kind of a weak story. Like Final Fantasy V has a Saturday morning cartoon plot. But I mean, it never presents itself as super deep. Everything in that game is like super melodramatic. X-Death is a Skeletor ripoff. You fight the goofy, quirky mini-boss. So I unequipped you, so I want you. I do want you. I want you in my party right now because so if you take the twins, you see a scene. And if you take Locke to his hometown, you see a scene. And if you have Celeste in the party, she will chime in at the end of it. So we're going to take this party right now, and I'm going to go watch those two scenes because I just decided to do so. First, we want to go in here, though. There's some stuff to get. We need the money. We need the earrings. I need that thief knife. I need that wall ring as well. A reflect ring, whatever they call it. Yeah, reflect ring. Very important to have those. Reflect rings are a clutch item. But that plus the 5,000 gil we get. We don't need any of these weapons. Alright, so we just want to do optimal, optimal, optimal. That's fine. And then we'll come back through here later after we see the scenes. And you don't want to buy items here either. I do want a mithril shield. Do I want a mithril shield, or is one enough? Let me think. Let me check my notes, see if I have anything written down here. Hmm. Money is super tight, so I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it right now. We're just going to leave Narsh. And we're going to... Yeah, we're fine. Like I said, we're making a trip to go see the scenes. My real party is going to have Gao in it. I'm gonna dump Celeste and pick up Gao is what I'm gonna do. Anybody will work at this point. In regards to your fourth party member, it's basically you really just want to take a party of Edgar, Sabin, and Gao. The fourth is flexible, but let's see. So I'm going to sell these 2 tents. I'm going to bring Locke because he is capable of stealing, and I would like some extra money. Let's see, where are those mithril vests? So we're going to sell 4 of them. And I want to have, my goal is to have $0, which I have already, 0 gil when I get done here. So I can buy 35 of those. Let's get up to 25 of that, and then we're going to put the rest of my money into Phoenix Downs. Good. I want to have 0, as close to 0 gil as I could get. The reason being, because... Let's see. The harvesters will actually... How much do I need for the flash and drill? I need 2,000 gil. Okay. I could sell that. I don't need 3 hyper wrists. I don't need any hyper wrists. Hyper wrists are actually pretty easy to get. Let's see. I need the Thief Braceler. Yeah, I'm gonna sell one of these hyper wrists. So I can buy the flash and the drill. The hyper wrists are basically just a decent-ish option for let's see, what is that? That's okay. The hyper wrists are just basically a decent-ish option for filling an empty, like plugging an empty hole. I think you have to stay the night to see the scene. Yeah. So you basically want to always buy your items here with Edgar and the party. So for the remainder of the game, you can come here and you can buy items, and you'll get those particular items for 50% off. So it's worth to do it here, especially if you're going to be using the harvesters to grind. Just purchase everything you can, here gets close to 0 because when you steal from them, they counter with steal and they take like thousands of gil. Like, and when they take that money with this rule set, so you don't get it back until you win the battle. So the way it works is in a normal game is you steal from them, they steal your gil, and then after a couple turns they run away, or you kill them and then you get your money back as part of the victory screen. Well, guess what? We have gil reward set to 0, so that money just vanishes into thin air. So yeah. If I get lucky and I win some Dragoon boots, I'm not selling them, I'm keeping them. I need 3 pairs of Dragoon boots for Ultima. That was a fight that took me a while to learn. Ugh. I'm actually not looking forward to the end of the world balance. There's a lot of just reset heavy fights. Like, expect to see like entire hour-long videos of me just fighting one boss. There's actually a lot of missable optional scenes that really give some characterization. For example, this one, there's the one in Locke's hometown. And basically, if you don't see them, you miss out on a lot of the nuances of what the characters are doing in the world of Ruin. So, for example, like, they talk about how so, like, when you find Locke in the world of Ruin, he's trying to bring his dead girlfriend back to life. And you don't, unless you bring Locke to Cullingen, you don't know, like, he never brings up really his dead girlfriend. Like, well, he brings her up, right? But you don't know that she's still technically alive. Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that. I think she might be... She is princess in the Princess Bride state, mostly dead. I think I'm going to turn off the random encounters while I have Celeste in the party. Just so I can get back and get my actual party real, like, as quick as possible. Yeah, I think that's the play. First things first, we're going to go up here. And we're going to check this house out right here, because there is a very good item here. The Hero's Ring. Yeah, that's it. So this is the Dragon's Head cabin, I think is what they call it. Dragon's Neck cabin, yeah. And so we're gonna put the Hero's Ring on you because it doesn't matter. Let's see, we want the Thief Glove on you, Thief's Bracer, and it really doesn't matter. I guess... Ribbon and no, that's redundant. Mithril glove. Peace ring. We're gonna take the equipment off of you. Okay, there's one chest and one item in this place. And the first scene you see in here is if you bring Locke in here. And this one doesn't require... nothing extra will happen if you have Celeste for this one. And of course, easy amnesia. It is kind of a jerk move to, like, I get, like, man, like, did he not tell her who he was when she woke up? Like, did they not have that conversation? Because obviously this right here is, like, later. Like, he was coming back. Okay, so... elixir. And the chest we want is... over here. I don't think there's anything in the... for sale. I think the stuff for sale here is the same as Narsh, right? Not quite. They do sell stuff we're never going to use. You can actually recruit Shadow in here, in this city, if you have three or less people. He's in the bar, if I recall. But same kind of rules apply as when he joins you in the Sabin scenario. He can leave after a random encounter, so it's really just not worth picking him up. I think that's actually something they should have done a little more of in the World of Balance. I think they should have made... yeah. So they talk about her aging like she's still alive. So yeah, I guess her body is alive, but she's like brain dead. And you get this little extra scene here if Celeste is in your party, where she just says, "Oh, Locke." Okay, so let's go get Gao. And to do that, we, of course, just take the... oh no, I need to go this way. Go to Figaro. And let's go get Gao. Like I said, I'm leaving the random encounters off for backtracking or like stuff I'm going out of my way to do, like showing those scenes. So I'll turn them back on when I get back to the other side of the desert. There's some actually really good steals. Come on, Gao. Gao, do his best. Yes, you will, buddy. Yes, you will. Gao is the superhero that makes this challenge possible. Yes. I guess I'll put 2 earrings on you. Actually, no. I'll put the ribbon on you, just in case. But I want the other earring on you for that flash. The flash is actually a really, really powerful magic attack. It ignores split damage, and I think pierces magic defense. It doesn't get... It has a pretty low spell power, so it takes... You have to really jack up Edgar's magic stat to take advantage of it. But if you basically micromanage Edgar to have max magic, by the end of the game, you have a free instant defense piercing move that costs no MP that'll do an easy 7,500 damage to everything on the screen. You might think that sounds good, though. It's okay. It's not bad. It's just not the best. Like, when you're playing a standard version of this game, a standard whatever, it's easy to hit bouncing 9s. So we can turn the encounters on. It'd be great if I got lucky and got some steals here. Apparently Locke is in the front row. I need to put him back. Let's see. Rage Bomb. Steal from the Iron Fist, if he's not dead. He is dead, okay. And Flash. I'm pretty sure the Iron Fists are one of the monsters around here that has a pretty good rare steal. Most of the stuff around here that can be stolen that's good is a rare steal. But if I've got nobody else really better to bring, so... Like, Cyan would be doing a little more damage, like 200, and he'd be adding like another 200 points of damage, but I don't know, man. That's kind of small potatoes, and I would rather get the extra resources on like the odd successful steal, you know. So anyway, let's see. Jador. I don't think there's anything I need to buy in Jador. I'm going to check the shops. So you can buy the Mithril Vest here. So the Mithril Vests sell for 600 a piece. You purchase them for 1,200. The Ninja Gear is a little better. But we're good with the Mithril Vests for now. Actually, I need to put Ninja Gear on Gao. Get that agility up. Agility doesn't have a huge impact on the game, but it does have an impact. And you do notice a difference between somebody who's got 25 agility and somebody who's got 40. Like, it's a surprisingly large difference, especially when you throw Hermes sandals on top. Let me see. There is an item here, I think, but I don't remember where. Wait, yes I do. It's in the manor. It's in a pot up here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So if you talk to the NPCs here, they're like, a flash of light went north. And that's kind of your clue that she's up in Zozo. I mean, whatever. I don't guess I'm gonna get a chance to steal from those guys, which is fine. I'm getting a chance to get high potions is still good. So we are going to go in here now. And Zozo. So if you confuse the gobbledygooks with your noise blaster, you can actually get them to cast, what is it called? Invisibility on you. That's pretty good. I'm basically not going to worry about trying to steal from them. I do need to keep my HP up, though. Use up all the potions. Let's see. So the gobbledygooks, I don't think have anything worth stealing. There's a kind of rare-ish encounter out here that is a Hilgigus. The Hilgiguses have... you can steal... Yeah, eye drops. You can steal, what is it called? The Atlas armlets. The... Hyper wrists. Is that what they were? Sorry, I'm just double checking. Yeah, hyper wrist. You can steal hyper wrists from them, so they're a really good source of money as well. It is a rare steal, but they don't have another steal. Let's see, so it's... If I recall, it's 610.50. Yeah. And you could go around and find the solution to that if you really want. Now, these Veil Dancers are very dangerous. They will cast very powerful spells on you. See, watch, he's going to counter. Yeah. The Harvesters can be confused, but the Veil Dancers cannot. So that's why I'm not using my my Noise Blaster. It's better to just kill the Veil Dancers very quickly. And here we get the Chainsaw, which is another tool for Edgar. The Chainsaw is a... instant... It procs instant death. It's not always instant death, but it does proc it. And stealing the Silver Spectacles is real easy. It's 500 gil every time. Or 250 gil. I forget. They might be purchased for 500. It might just be 250 gil. But it's free money. It's at least a Phoenix down for every time I do that. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go... I don't know if I like this. Hey, Dragoon Boots. So the way stealing works in this game is, there's like 2 checks. There's a check to see if you succeed, and then they roll to see if you get the common or rare steal. And if a monster doesn't have a rare steal, ooh, 2 barrier rings. That's really lucky. If a monster doesn't have a common steal, what'll happen is you'll roll to see if you succeed, and then if you roll onto the common item slot, you just don't steal anything. So you have to like make that roll twice. You have to win both rolls essentially. Yeah, I forget if there's any other chests in here. I'm just gonna head on up. Actually, is there chests in this building that I skipped? Yeah, but that Dragoon Boots is pretty good. It'll save me some... It'll save me... Like, it's not... It doesn't really save me anything. Like, later I would have to steal 2 Gaia gear to buy another Dragoon Boots. That's what it's preventing me from having to do. Okay. That happened. But that's why we have autosaves. Yes. Steal. I don't think the Veil Dancers have anything special to steal. It's really just the Harvesters and the Hilgigases. And if you're going for money, you're better off like being outside for Hilgigases, but they're not super common. It's real easy to just never run into one. I think there's a chest up here, that's why I'm checking. I know the entrance to Mount Zozo is up here, but I think there's also a chest. Yeah. An ether. Yeah. Ethers are worth grabbing because, well, we're going to need them for Strago. Because he's going to be a hungry, hungry boy with Traveler. Gonna be a hungry, hungry boy with Traveler, and they're worth 750 gil if I get desperate. But yeah, we want to go this way now. Oh, look, a Hilgigas. Yeah, we don't want to fool with the Hilgigases. The Hilgigases will cast Earthquake on you, Quake. It'll basically just one-shot my entire party. Don't fool with them. They're not dangerous if everybody's floating, or if, what is it called? If everybody is... Can they be noise blastered? I actually don't remember. I don't... Let's see. Yeah, I don't think they can be noise blastered, but I could be wrong there. I never use them to farm money. Like, I prefer the Gaia gears. Oh, nope, we want to get in front of you. Oh no, I don't want to be... I don't want to rage moo. Oh well, whatever, it's fine. I do want to kill the Veil Dancers. Good old Flash. Snare is very powerful. Very few things resist it. It can miss, though. Now, let's switch back to Bomb. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my HP. So we better take care of that. Yeah, I'm just using up them potions. Let me see. Yeah. When she's alone, she does that. So anytime you run into a lone Veil Dancer, you're probably going to have to reset. You have time to kill them when they come with the harvesters. Oh, I had a game over. I'm no longer am set up to auto battle. There we go. That's the real final battle of the game, is remembering to set your auto battle up correctly. And, yep. Another set of Dragoon Boots would be great. I did not win Dragoon Boots in my test play. Just so everybody's aware. Like, it's not required. It's actually, in my opinion, much slower to try and steal the Dragoon Boots here. To steal the Dragoon Boots, it is to just go, like, do, steal Gaia Gears and purchase them outright. Hey, there's another barrier ring. So that's neat. Well, yes, I'll take the preemptive strike. Flash is a lot more powerful than the other ones we have at this point. Let's see. Flash is also very useful because it blinds enemies that can be blinded. So that it works on a surprising number of enemies. Like most things in this game. There's a lot of like things and weird little interactions in this game. Not as much as like Final Fantasy V. Where that game is just weird interactions. That entire game is about weird interactions. Okay, so we need to go... Alright. So this guy is actually very difficult. In my first playthrough of the game, like my very first playthrough, he was essentially a hard stop. I struggled against him for a while. However, there's two things you can do very easily to kill this guy. One, you can rage Alacran, which will stop him. He's weak. He can be stopped. Or you can rage. I am on the wrong spot in my notes here. But, yeah, he's very difficult unless you rage Darkwind. So we just want to defend, and we want to find Darkwind, because he could be petrified. Yeah, Dataluma is he doesn't play. He's actually a fairly difficult boss. So I don't want to. I'm not worried about him. We're not about that fighting fair life here. I told you we're going to use every absolutely atrociously dirty trick I can use. Okay, so I missed a chest and an item somewhere. I can get them later. Let's see. And then we learn about espers. Now, just a reminder, I'm not banning the use of espers. It's just, I'm not going to get a whole lot of use out of them due to the fact that, you know, I'm... you know, not going to be gaining any levels. So most of the espers are going to they cost too much MP to like be useful, and my levels are too low. But there's a few that have like effects, like for example, you can get one that gives everybody regen, and there's one that gives everybody invisible status. Those are mildly useful. Okay, so what is that item that I missed? Alright, so I got the potion. Oh, I missed one of the... Okay, so one of the pots had a potion. The potion next to... The pot next to where I got that ether had a... In that pot had a potion in it. Would have been a high potion. And it looks like I missed... the Mug Command glove, which is on the way down the tower. Okay, so yeah, I see where I missed that at. I mean, not that the Mug Command is super useful. It's not. I like, it's to the point where I don't even know if I want to go get it. Like, I never use that accessory because when I'm stealing with Locke, the monsters that I steal from, I confuse with Noise Blaster, so it's better to have... sorry if you're like you're hearing me move around. It's because my back is suddenly like killing me. But I never, ever use the Mug Command in this challenge because it breaks confusion. Just plain and simple. And Ramu or Rama, like, they say it both ways. Like, there's voice acting. It's some it's Rama and some it's Ramu. And in 16 they went back to Ramu. They've been saying Rama for a while, but they went back to Ramu for 16. Ramu. No, he just committed suicide because he was done with the world. Anyway, Kate Shee, Siren, Kieran. And then, so one interesting thing is, like, these two chests, they are off screen in the original, like, version of the game. Like, you cannot see them. Like, you can barely see them here. The screen stops about like this, and in like the original Super Nintendo, so you can't see these little alcoves at all. So like for it was like me playing the Pixel Remaster when I figured out, you know, like what those like that there was a pair of Hermes sandals there. which is very useful indeed. Yeah, it's a pair of running sandals and a X potion, which is less useful, but you know, whatever. I need at least one for the world's stupidest trick. So all right, party of 4. This guy and this guy done. Let's see. Optimal. Let's see, I want you to have the Hermes sandals. And you can have that. And that, I guess. Just maximize your defense. Unfortunately, she's just not going to be good no matter what we do. So, yeah. If you talk to that ghost there, he tells you that we're going to turn counters off because we're backtracking now. If you talk to that ghost there, it'll explain like espers and stuff. So espers are the main mechanic of this game, and it essentially is they act as your summons. You equip them in the abilities menu here, and then on level up, you also get stat bonuses on some of them. So for example, you look at Ramu, he is +1, Kate, she is +1 magic, and Siren's +10 HP. And of course, as you fight battles, you gain AP as well, which teaches you magic spells. And that's where we're going to call it for this session. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I'll see you guys next time on Final Fantasy VI.